Hello, and this is Jason Gabbard with the Family Motor Coach Association. Today in this video you will learn how to use the Talech Register app. When you unlock your iPad, you will need to swipe to the left to view the Talech Register app tile. You will then click this tile. Once open, you will need to sign in with an admin login. This will be provided to you prior to your rally start date. Once you sign in, you will have a store available that is associated with your rally. You will select this store and it will log you into your register. When you first log in with the admin account, you will need to go into the menu section. In the upper left hand corner you will see a little tile with 3 lines. You will select this. You will then need to go down to settings. Inside of settings, the first place you will need to go is to the card swiper type, listed on the right hand side. You will select this, and the credit card reader that you are using is an Ingenico ICMP. You will select this from the list. You will then move back over to the left hand side of the menu and select printers. If the BT Star Micrononics is not selected, you will need to auto detect, and then this will appear. You will then click this. You can also run a test print to verify that the printer is working correctly. You will then move down to your cash drawer. Once into your cash drawer, you will need to turn on management by clicking on the slide button. Once you have done this, your Talech system is now ready to run. You will then slide back to your register by selecting register from the top menu. The first thing that you will need to do is then sign out as an admin, hitting the power symbol that is in the middle of the top of the app. You will then have a login pin to log in to the register as an employee. Once you have signed in, you will need to open your shift. Opening your shift is entering the amount of money that you will be putting into your register. Your register drawer will then open, and then you will insert your money. Once your money has been inserted, you will close back the register drawer. To make a sale, there are 2 ways to do this. The reason that we have set up 2 ways to complete a sale in the Talech system is because some of the barcodes will not read with the barcode reader. This is not because they're unreadable due to the system. They may have been damaged in the process of transportation. The barcode reader can scan an item and it will show up on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side. You can also select an item by clicking the tile, selecting the size, and then selecting the color. It will then place this item on the right-hand side. At the very bottom of the screen, you will see the words shirts, jackets, hats, patches, decals, accessories, kitchenware, chairs, books and DVDs, photos, sporting goods, bath, and membership. These are categories. We have separated the items in the Talech system by category to make it easier to navigate the system. When you select an item that has variations, they will be listed as you see here. To pay for an item, you will then click Pay. If you are processing this payment as a credit card transaction, you will leave the tile selected for credit. You will then swipe the credit card with the strip faced up through the credit card machine. It will then read the credit card transaction and then have the customer sign a receipt. If you're running a cash transaction, you will type in the amount here that you receive for the transaction. The cash drawer will then open and provide you with an amount to return to the customer as change, and then ask you to print them a receipt. Okay, let's run a credit card transaction. I've selected my item either by scanning or selecting the tile and then selecting the variation. I will then click Pay. I will select the credit card as payment type, and then as you see it says swipe card or tap. You can manually enter the card information. The best way to run a credit card transaction is to swipe the card. You will swipe the card with the bar faced up through the credit card machine. The credit card machine will then process the credit card transaction. 2 receipts will print, a customer copy as well as the merchant copy. The customer will get their copy, and then the merchant will have the copy will be signed by the customer and then returned to you. You can also email a confirmation of the transaction, which also includes the receipt, to an email address provided by the customer. Okay, now let's run a refund on that transaction. That customer has decided to come back and they want to return their items. The way that you will complete this is by clicking on the closed transactions in the upper right hand corner. In this list, if you will have multiple transactions, the customer will need to provide a receipt to have a refund. On the receipt, there is a receipt number. The customer that just purchased this $1 item has returned. The receipt number is NVM4. You can type that here on the iPad, or you can select it from the list. Let's select it from the list. Once you have selected this from the list, you will click on Refund. If the customer has purchased more than one item, they will all be listed here. You can click on Select All to refund all the money for every item, or if they would like to just return one individual item, you'll just click on that item. You'll then click Refund. You will then have a confirmation page for you, which will show the transaction ID, the amount you're refunding, and the grand total, just to verify that this is what you would like to complete. You will then click on Refund. The refund is processed back to the credit card. You will then click on the print symbol to print the customer a copy of the refund receipt. It will then show in the list in red, showing that that amount has been refunded. Okay, now let's take a look at the discount section. You may have customers come to you presenting a coupon for an item. Now the way that we handle this is by setting up a tile associated with that coupon. You will locate this tile inside of the Discount tab. The Discount tab is located in the lower left-hand corner of the register screen. You will click here. For now, there are no tiles listed. When your rally is set up and your register is ready to go, we will have these coupons set up for you to use during a transaction. When applying a coupon, you will first scan an item. Then you will hit the coupon button associated with the coupon that the customer presents. Okay, now, let's close your shift. At the end of the day, you will need to close your shift. You will select the menu button on the top left-hand corner of the register. From here, you will select your cash drawer. You will select Close Shift. You will enter the amount of money that you will remove from your cash drawer and then click on Close Shift. You will then be given a shift summary, and then you can print your report from here.